Hi, I'm about to go to bed. Harry's going to go to work tomorrow because he got called in for jury duty. Um, and so he's going to, on Wednesday, he got a couple of months ago jury duty. He called and they said they didn't need him. So he basically took the day off for nothing. Uh, this time, like, he doesn't know if he wants to go because he took the day off or if he wants to go. He's just irritated by the whole thing. Um, so anyway, he usually gets Monday and Tuesday off. Now he's going to get Monday and Wednesday off. He switched Tuesday, Wednesday around, and the guy that usually does Tuesday is going to do Wednesday, and then Harry's going to get Wednesday off. Um, so that's basically some news. And he got a check from taxes, but then he had to federal, or I don't know which one specifically he had to pay, like, I don't know, about 200 to 1, and he did that a couple days ago. Um, so that's handled. I don't have to file taxes because I didn't work. I didn't work at all last year. I didn't make any money. So that's fun, right? Um, and also, last night I made black bean lasagna, which I'll put the picture right here. And my friend Yasmin, I'm going to go. It was the one I'm going to go to her wedding. Um, it was her recipe, just coincidence. I'm not like obsessed with her. Just I read her blog, so she put the recipe on there. She's a vegetarian, and it was very good. Uh, you're supposed to make a filling with basically everything in there, and then she got oven ready lasagna, but I'm going to do a lasagna recipe later this week. Um, so I'm going to, uh, I got, because it's the same price, but it's twice as many as the lasagna noodles. I already had the lasagna, but I wanted to make sure I had enough, so I got another box. You get twice as much for like 5 cents more, or something like that, if it's regular lasagna that you boil up. Anyway, don't you love to see my smile? Um, so I don't know if you're supposed to make two at once or something, but I know I had a lot, like half left, I think, of filling, because you're supposed to put like filling cheese, noodle filling cheese until it's like 3 layers of that, and then cheese on top. And we usually get the pre-shredded cheese, which it's more money, but it time, how they say time is money. It's so much more worth it just to grab handfuls out of the bag and then, except, I mean, I can just imagine the last time it took that I actually shredded cheese. It's Shredding cheese is such a pain in the ass, people. So it's better just to buy it, because it's only a couple dollars for the small bag, but we got the huge bag, and it's the Fiesta blend. I never get just cheddar or just mozzarella. I always get the blend, because might as well. That's my opinion. Or I either get the pizza blend or the Fiesta blend. So I just use that. And so, yeah, it was good. What I did was I put it in a freezer bag. The rest I put it in a freezer bag, and I put that in the freezer with I used a Sharpie and I wrote on it the date and how much description, like filling for lasagna, black bean lasagna, and it was kind of it was more time consuming than what I'm used to as far as prep work. Prep work is the most time consuming. Usually, I mean, it's usually like 20 minutes. This was 45, but it's usually like 20 minutes in the oven or so. And then the prep work is like 30 or 40 minutes, it seems, because the chopping is time consuming. And well, everyone that cooks knows what I'm talking about. Um, and I used this spaghetti, a jar of spaghetti, officially vlog. What's that from? Um, I used the can of spaghetti, and on the back there's some kind of like the noodles with hamburger and with the sauce and with a couple other things. I just glanced at it and it reminded me of I don't remember his name. Quite honestly, his name is Eminem. Bunch of numbers in the back of it. I was talking to him about the other day. He just moved out of his parents' house and he doesn't really know how to cook. And I said it before and I'll say it again. If you need recipes that are not the typical recipe, look on the back of boxes and the back of products because those people know what they're talking about as far as recipes are concerned. And there's a website called backofthebox.com or something like that and has all those recipes on it. Google it, but just look on the back of the package. Look on Bisquick, look on spaghetti, whatever you think would taste good, and then look on the back. And then when you're in the store, walking with the product, get everything that it says to get, and then follow the recipe. That's a good way to figure out what you like and what you don't like. Um, because they pay people good money to figure out what a typical person can afford, typical people ingredients, and then making recipes. So anyway, um, there was a third thing. I'm scratching my ear. There was another thing I wanted to talk. Oh, um, I think I'm done. I'm not sure, but I think I finished this picture. Remember this? This is a blast from the past, right? See, I took that roof off because it just wasn't happening. Here is a window, which I think this looks pretty good. And then I changed this poster, and I made it more dimensional, the perception doesn't need to be good because there's no accidents in art. But see, that's supposed to be Farrah Fawcett, which to me it does, but to others it doesn't, because the pose is almost the same. And then see because they used to be little, and see if you look, there's a ghostly image, like right here, and I tried to erase the crap out of it, but it just would not erase. And then see, they're watching, and that looks pretty good, but the style and the shadowing is more dramatic. So I don't know. I think I'm going to shadow it a bit more. But I don't want to overshadow. Because you can't overshadow drawings. And it just does not look. It looks like you spent too much time on it. Because there's a time where you have to back away from it. But I don't know. I kind of like it. I just want to have that feeling where I feel like I'm done with it. Right now, I feel like it's still an open book type of thing. So I'll show you the finished product and then I'll list it. Because my Hunchback one, I procrastinated listing it, and now this one I'm just going to list when I feel it's done. Like the same night. I'm going to sign it. Because when you sign it, I feel that shows that you're done. And I'm going to list it like quick. Just so I can move on to something else. I just want to go boom like that, and it's just it's a working product progress, and not to put too much weight on Jennifer, but she is helping me with that. My problems that I'm struggling with, they're smaller, you know what I mean? So if I get anything from it, I got that. So anyway, bye.